welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to start out with a nice clean face and don't mind my pimples. So here I'm taking Makeup Forever Step 1, and this is just the equalizer, and what this does, it just blurs my pores and fills them in and just gives me a nice clean slate to do my makeup on. Here I'm taking my Smashbox primer as well, and this is a color corrector, and this is going to help with all the redness on my face. Next, I just do my eyebrows, and I do it off camera, so if you guys want to see how I do them, let me know down below. Here I'm going to take my Maybelline concealer, and I'm going to use it as my eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to take an e.l.f. brush and just buff it out onto my lid. Next, I'm going to set that primer, and I'm going to use a skin-toned eyeshadow to set that. And for this look, of course, I'm using my Morphe 35O palette, and I'm just going to show you guys what colors I'm thinking about using, but I do end up using a couple more shades during the tutorial. And I'll leave all of the information on brushes and makeup that I use down below. So here I'm going to use my Morphe blending brush. I'm going to take those two orange colors and mix them together, and they are going to act as my transition shade. So I'm just going to buff that out really nicely. That way there's a nice gradient effect from the colors on my lid all the way up to the shadow underneath my eyebrow. Next, taking a e.l.f. Cosmetics blending brush, I'm going to take that darker red color, and it's a dupe for the MAC Brown Script. I'm going to take that and put that in the outer third of my eye, and I'm just going to blend that out. And here I'm just taking another clean blending brush and blending the transition shade with the red color that I had just placed. Next, I'm going to take these two brown colors and I'm going to combine them, and I'm going to take a blending brush again, and I'm just going to place that in the exact same spot that I had placed the reddish brown color, and I'm just going to blend that out as well. Here I'm taking a clean blending brush and just blending all the colors together. Then I'm going to go in with that first blending brush with no product on it, no additional product on it, and I just want to make sure that that orange just pops out. I don't know why, I just really like that color, so I just really wanted to make sure that it didn't get lost in all the blending and all the colors that I was doing. And here I go with blending the other eye. I actually filmed the other eye, but I really didn't like it, so I decided with this eye. Next, I'm going to go with this neutral shade, and I'm going to go in with my Morphe G10, and I'm going to map out where I'm going to place that color. I'm just sweeping it on there for now. If you have monolids, I suggest just keeping it low so it doesn't transfer above your crease. And then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to pack it on, and I'm going to pat it instead of swipe, and that way it'll be nice and opaque. Next, I'm going to go in with that blending brush. Can you tell that I really love that blending brush? And I'm just going to blend everything in. That way there isn't any harsh lines. Here I am just taking a black eyeliner, and I'm just going to go in and tight line my eyeballs. I always have to tight line my eyes no matter what I'm doing, even if I'm wearing no makeup, just because it pulls my face together. And then I'm just going to put on some liquid eyeliner. I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics one. And let me tell you, if you've seen that meme where it's like when you do your eyeliner 50 times and it's like bleeding red, holy crap, man, that was me doing this eyeliner. I just did it off camera because I was getting so frustrated. Next, I'm just going to put on some eyelashes, or some mascara. And this is to prep my eyelashes for my falsies. I don't really like to curl my lashes. I feel like it makes it harder to do it when I apply false lashes, but that's totally up to you. I'm using the Ardell Demi Wispies in this tutorial, and they're my all-time favorite. and I don't know, I guess they're like my holy grail of eyelashes. Next, I'm just going to take the end of a brush and I'm just going to blend my real lashes to my false lashes. Don't mind that, I was just getting frustrated. Next, we're going to move on to the face. I'm using Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I'm just going to dot that all over my face, and then I'm going to use my dewy setting spray from NYX Cosmetics, and I'll spray that onto my Morphe M439 brush, and I'm just going to buff everything out. Because the Double Wear Foundation is so high coverage, and I feel like it's better for people with oily skin, I have to use a dewy setting spray. That way it doesn't like latch onto all of the dry patches on my face because I have dry skin. I just really like this brush because it's so dense and it buffs everything out so nicely. And just in case that I didn't do a good job buffing everything out, I just use my Real Techniques beauty sponge. And here I'm just going in with foundation on spots where I felt like I needed more coverage. And then I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline concealer, and I'm gonna highlight my face, underneath the eyes, the forehead, the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and of course my chin. And I'm going to blend that out with the Real Techniques sponge. And I've been loving this sponge. I used to have it when it first came out, but I didn't know you had to wet it. So I didn't like it at all and I hated it. But now that I know, I am in love with this sponge. Now to set that, I'm just going in with my Beauty Blender and my Airspun translucent powder, and I'm just gonna bake underneath my eyes and set all the parts that I had put concealer on to highlight. And then off camera, I don't know what happened to the footage, but I used my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautifully Bronzed, and I use that to contour my face, the hollows of my cheek, my forehead, and the temples of my face, and my nose. I usually don't do my nose, so you'll see that I forgot to blend it out, but eventually I catch it, so don't worry about that. Then I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and mix 3 of the contour colors, and that's gonna set the cream concealer that I had just used. Then I'm gonna go in and just finish up baking and clean up the contour that I had just done. Usually I highlight after I wipe off the baking and the translucent powder. I don't know why I did it in this order, which was weird for me. So yeah, I end up going in and wiping that off, as you can see. And then I totally forgot about the part on my chin. I totally forgot about everything in this video, but I fix it at the end off camera. Here I'm going to use my City Colors Be Matte blush, and I'll list all of the information down below. Then I'm going back in with the Champagne Pop highlighter and just placing it on my Cupid's bow, my nose, and my chin. For the lips, I have been loving this for fall. This is the MAC Cosmetics Current Lip Liner. And then I'm going to be using the ColourPop Cosmetics Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in LAX. And I have been loving this combo for fall. On a side note, I forgot to record my lower lash line, but what I did was I took the reddish brown color and a dark brown color from my palette and blended it out and placed some mascara on the bottom lashes. So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it and were able to follow my steps. And I just want to say thank you guys for sticking with me through my little journey. It's so much fun, and I'm so glad I have your support. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, I'm very active on Instagram, so go ahead and follow me on there. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!